Okay, we're gonna look at a pause back squat here now. So there's a few reasons why we do this. First of all, just building strength in that bottom position of the squat. If that's an area you're lacking or you're looking to improve, it's a really good method for making sure that you're tight in the bottom of the squat and you're actually gonna improve your strength there because you're spending more time down in there. There's a few mistakes people make with this, like bouncing out of the bottom position is one of them. So we're gonna have a look at that with Dan here and make sure that that doesn't happen. The other things is just some more time under tension in that bottom position too, right? So, it can have some crossover to some other muscle benefits as far as it's going to use more of our VMO and our glutes in the bottom position. And it can also be used for technique. If you can hold a strong bottom position, that's normally where people are the weakest. So making sure that's nice and strong and rigid is really going to help with your technique on, doing the squat normally without the pause. So we're going to have a look at Dan doing it. All the other principles of the squat will apply. So let's get Dan to jump under the bar, get himself nice and tight in his upper back. So he's getting his back tight. He's a comfortable position with his hands. He's going to stand up, take a couple steps back. There we go. We're going to get a big breath and brace into the core here. He's dropping down and then he's going to pause. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to drive up strong. So you can see he's controlling it all the way down. And in the bottom position, he's keeping tension in his quads. He's keeping a strong core and then he's driving up fast. So Dan, can you just show us a bounce from the bottom? So this is what we don't want to do. So when he comes down, we don't, and come down and like pause, but then bounce up out of it. So pause and then, that's it. Sweet. So what we don't want to see is that happening. We don't want to drop into the squat here and then pause and then use the bounce and the stretch reflex of our muscle to get out of it. Have a rest, Dan. That's looking good. Okay, so that's a mistake that people often make, and that's another benefit of using the pause squat is that we take out that stretch reflex of our tendons, of our muscles to be able to allow us to come up. So what's happening is basically if we think about our muscle coming out, we hold, then some of that tension's released and our actual muscles are forced to do most of the work to bring us back up to the top position. Okay, so make sure you're not bouncing out of the bottom, make sure you're staying tight and make sure you're sticking to the normal squat principles as you do that.